the studio now is Todd Knizik. Todd, today we are talking kielbasa, which I just learned how to pronounce.
Excellent.
So tell us a little bit about Buffalo's Best Kielbasa Contest. That's coming up this year, and you're setting it up to be great.
Yes, yes. Buffalo's Best Kielbasa Contest has been around for quite a few years now, and we concentrate on homemade kielbasa. So it's no commercial entries. It's all just family recipes, people who get together every year for the Easter season and make their own Polish sausage. So we have 5 categories. We have Best Traditional Fresh, Best Traditional Smoked, Best Holiday Fresh, Best Holiday Smoked, and Best Non-Traditional. And non-traditional, we've had everything from barbecue to vegan sausage as entries. And the main difference, really the difference for our judging between the holiday and the traditional is marjoram or marionka. So a lot of the sausage that's made around Easter has that marjoram in it, and so that is the holiday sausage versus the traditional.
Now, I want to know what you win if you are going to be the big winner.
Yeah, so everyone who enters is going to get a pair of tickets for the party at Flying Bison. The contest happens at noon on Saturday, April 8th at Flying Bison. And then after that, they have a piwa, which is Polish for beer. So piwa, pierogi, and polka party with Those Idiots Polka Band. And everyone who enters gets a pair of tickets into that party. And then the winners get about a $400 prize package. It's a gift certificate from the sausage maker, so they can continue to make their sausage. Product from Flying Bison and Buffalo Distilling Company, as well as a few other prizes, and of course a trophy.
Gotta have the trophy. Did you even win if you didn't get a trophy?
Exactly, exactly. So everyone gets something, even just for entering, but the winners get a nice prize package, and the judges get to taste probably about 25 or 30 kinds of sausage that day.
And speaking of the judges, one of News 4 is actually going to be one of the judges, right?
Yeah, Dave Graber, he judged with us last year, and he's coming back for more. And Dave is a bit of a chef himself, so it's
I hear that.
Very nice to have him on the panel. We also have we have Sister Janice from the Response to Love Center, who's great because she has no poker face. So if she doesn't like your sausage, you're gonna know it.
You're gonna know.
And it's kind of like the Lord doesn't like your grandmother's recipe, which is awesome. Yeah. But also Councilmember Mitch Nowakowski, who is one of our main sponsors, his predecessor, Dave Franzik, who was one of the founders of it. And then we have Sue Swiatkowski from the Niagara Wine Trail. Of course, I'm a judge because, if I'm putting all this work in, I'm going to get to taste some sausage.
You gotta reap the benefits.
Yeah, yeah. Jim Lewicki from Bocek Company, who's another one of our sponsors. Unfortunately, for the people who come, they can't just taste all of the entries because it's homemade.
Okay.
So we have Bocek there this year, and they're going to be sampling their professional product, their sausage and condiments for anyone who comes.
Okay.
And that's
so
what
you
I brought
will
today.
get to have some kielbasa. You just won't necessarily get all of the contestants.
Exactly, exactly.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit more about the history, how this contest got started.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's definitely a Polish tradition, and around Easter time, with everyone going to the Broadway Market and going to places like the Adam Mickiewicz Library on the east side, Councilmember Franzik and a few other folks decided to put something together, and when it started, it was both commercial and homemade. But there is only so much sausage one person can eat in a day.
What you mean? You guys really can't just stuff sausage just all day long?
Well, I mean, yes, you stuff sausage, but the judges cannot stuff themselves with sausage. I mean, there is definitely, in fact, I remember one of the earliest years that we judged, we didn't really know how many entries there were. So each entry was like a full link of sausage, and we were eating them because they were good.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, wait a minute, how many of these do we have to eat? And back then it was just like 15. Now we're up to like 25.
Oh my goodness.
So it's like, just give us like 3 bites each.
Yeah.
Even that is a lot.
That's a lot.
So we said that everyone's a winner because you get something if you enter, you get something if you win. The judges, we're winners, but also at the same time, we're not so much winners after like the 26th
You guys are like, I'm done with kielbasa for the next couple of months. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to smell it. Now, you have it open for entries right now, correct?
We do, yes. Technically, the deadline is Friday, so this week. But, if you need a few extra days to enter, that's not a problem. To get an entrance form, you can either go to our Facebook page, Buffalo's Best Kielbasa, or you can email buffalobestkielbasa @gmail.com, and we'll get one out for you. But the Friday deadline, you know, we're more than happy to give a couple extra days for folks to get their entries in.
Okay, you guys know where to go. Thank you for coming in, talking about this very nice competition. I'm gonna have to take a bite of something.
Excellent.
I'm now one of the judges.
Yes, so this is Botchick's cherrywood smoked kielbasa.
Nice.
So it's one of the professional products, but if it were an amateur entry, it could go into either the best traditional smoked or even the non-traditional because of the cherrywood.
Okay, well, if you would like to find out more or enter your kielbasa in the contest, just email him at buffalobestkilbasa@gmail.com. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Well, high prices and high interest rates are driving up monthly car payments, and there's concern another rate hike will further hurt sales. CBS's Nancy Chen visited a dealership near Portland, Maine, and has some tips on navigating the tough car market.
At Lee Auto Mall just outside Portland, Maine, it's been hard to keep cars on the lot. But high sticker prices, fueled by high demand, combined with high interest rates, are making it increasingly challenging for buyers.
We're still seeing very strong demand, but you can feel it that it's slowing down.
Although prices have dipped slightly from historic levels, new cars still come out to nearly $50,000 and used $28,000 on average. Combined with APRs that can be as much as 11%, monthly payments are skyrocketing. 1 in 6 people who have recently financed a new car committed to monthly payments of $1,000 or more, the highest on record.
If rates keep going up and people can't buy cars, it means we won't order more cars.
So it locks up everything.
It does.
Demetrius Thrasher depends on his vehicle to make food deliveries just outside Atlanta. After a crash totaled his previous car last summer, the Navy veteran reluctantly purchased a new one for about $25,000 more than he wanted to spend.
I called around to the other dealerships throughout the state of Georgia, and they were like, we got nothing.
Thrasher says he's now paying about $1,000 a month for his car and has had to defer payments twice. Delinquencies for auto loans 60 days or more past due is up 20% from last year.
Consumers are served a double whammy because car prices are high and interest rates are high.
Jessica Caldwell analyzes auto transactions for Edmunds, a car shopping platform for new and used vehicles. She says there is a bright spot for those looking for a car now.
We are seeing some automakers actually offer incentives, and we haven't seen that in a while.
Also, make sure to shop car loans for the best deal on interest rates and terms, and be patient.
Is there a sense of drive the car until the wheels fall off?
I think that there really is that sentiment, and that honestly is the best advice.
After the break, hear about the new way you can donate items to the Buffalo City Mission at the touch of a button. And we meet an ambitious young reporter at Adams Spanish Immersion School. No te vayas. Don't go away. That's coming up.